Okay. All right, so we are going to go with our mock exam capability of, yeah. All right, so we're doing the second, this is the second exam that we're doing, mock capability mock exam 2. All right, so good afternoon to everyone joining with us. Here we have today Nika, my darlings, and Nika and Tiana. And hello to everyone joining us on YouTube and wherever you might be watching from. Welcome to another session here with us at Mathematics Resource Center. Nika and Tiana have just finished their Pepability mock exam 2 and will be going through the solution with for the answers. All right. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in the chat for the Pepability mock exam 2. You can do it. You can access and you can go in and do the exam, and then you will get your let me see if I go here. You can do the mock exam and it will give you your results. All right. So you don't need to pay any money or anything. Just go click on the link and you can do the exam. And it gives you an idea of where you are. These are majority of the questions are past paper questions. So it will give you an idea of where you are and what to work on. Good. All right. So let me see if I can get YouTube to put that link in. See if we can go to our channel right now. Ooh, so here we are. Okay. So let me just write hello all in. How do I do that now? Yeah. So welcome to another session with us. PEP ability test mock exam 2. So please click the link below. So click the link below. Click the link below to complete the mock exam. Yep. And there's the link. So if you click on that link, you can access the mock exam, that one that I just placed in the chat. You have the exam is 75 minutes. Tiana, they did it in roughly maybe 60 minutes or less. Yes, and Nika already did the this. So Nika is doing a good time so far. Nika is doing this in what? Like 30 minutes, 40 minutes? And so this was Nika's score, 31 out of 50, which is good. Um, Needs to be better. We're gonna work on that to be better. And then this is the other student, 37 out of 50. And then this is Tiana, 39 out of 50. So she did take less time than given to do the exam, right? And yeah, we're gonna go through the solution. So 39 out of 50, let me see how much percentage is that. 31 out of 50. Let's work that percentage out. All right. So 31 divided by 50. So that's 62% NICA. And by now and the exam. So tomorrow we have a workshop tomorrow. We're gonna try and see if we can push that to, so you're at 62. So let's see if we can get to at least a 80. And then Tiana, you're at 39, 39 divided by 50. That's a 78. So Tiana, we're gonna push for a 90. Yes, Tiana?
Yes, miss.
All right. So NICA, we aiming to go to a 80 from the 62, and Tiana, we aiming to go at a 90 or a 95. All right. So let's see if we can increase those scores as much as possible. Now we're gonna go through the solution. So if you haven't done the mock exam, you can do it. You can do it after you have the link. You can watch as we go through. We'll be having a workshop tomorrow. Let me just tell you about the workshop. We'll be having a workshop tomorrow, and that is the workshop is so here it is. So it is Capability Test Workshop number 3. This is the last workshop we are having for capability. And we're going to be focusing on the skills number sequence, letter sequence, non-verbal sequence, verbal classification, basic analogies, picture analogies, verbal analogy, verbal reasoning, logic problem, and analytic reasoning. And these are things that you in that workshop, right? We will highlight which question is which, but also what we'll be doing is you'll be having a mock exam. So if you look here, we have session 1 is a mock exam. So that will be mock exam 3, and session 2 you'll have the solution. So we'll go through the solution, and then you get a break, and then you do another mock exam, and we'll go through the solution. The cost is only 1,000 Jamaican dollars, right? And you can reach out to me in the event that you're not able to pay the money like tomorrow before the class. Just reach out to me. Do not let it be a case that you want to access the class, but because you don't have the money to pay immediately, it deter you from coming. All right. So I've also been receiving sponsors from persons who are willing to sponsor students. So if you reach out to me, it might just be a case that I still have some slots because persons have been sponsoring students. All right. So reach out to me, let me know what the situation is. There's my number. You can reach me on WhatsApp, reach me by email, or contact me on YouTube. Send me a message on YouTube, send me a message on Facebook, and some way, somehow make that contact. All right. So do not make it be a case because you do not have the money in hand right now. You say you're not sending them to the workshop. First, call, send a message, because it might just be a case where someone is there waiting to sponsor your child. All right. So you don't know. So make the connection, and then we'll see where we can go from there. Without any further delay, let's go over to the questions. Now we go with the first question, right? And Tiana, you're gonna
Yes,
start, you're gonna read for me first, the first question, Nika, second question, and we're gonna alternate it. First, second, first, second. Now, if there's anyone that is watching on YouTube and you'd like to join on the Zoom call, let me just put the link in the chat. Let me just put the link. Let me put the link on in the YouTube. So you can join, it's totally free. You don't need to pay any money. Oh, oh no, that's a YouTube link. Oh, let me go back to this link. Hold on, let me get the correct link. Copy stream link, not stream link. Meeting info. Copy link, and let's go here. Yeah. So if you click on that link, then that should bring you to the Zoom platform. that we're on presently. And it's totally free. What we're doing right now, you can just be a part of it, you participate, we go through the question and you learn as we go along. So you don't need to pay any money for today, right? The payment is tomorrow. And again, you don't have the money to pay for it tomorrow. Don't let that stop you. Reach out to me because I might just have someone waiting to sponsor your child or sponsor you. All right. So now that we have that, let's go over to the question. Start from it, Tiana.
In this series, you will be looking at the letter pattern. Fill the blank in the middle of the series or end of the series.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So continue. Tell me what you see there.
Is QAR
It's the
R
QAR. Mm-hmm.
RAS
RAS. Mm-hmm.
SAT
SAT. Mm-hmm.
and TAU.
And TAU. Mm-hmm. All right. What's the answer?
Miss A, Miss.
A. And why do you say A? How is it you know that A is the answer?
Miss, because it's two skipping two letters to reach at the next letter, Miss.
It's skipping two letters to reach at the next letter. I don't understand that. You think you can explain a little bit more? You think you can tell me which two letters are skipping?
Miss, for Q.
Mm-hmm.
Miss, for the first letters, you're going into the straight sequence, which is Q, the correct alphabetical order, which is
Yes.
Q
Mm-hmm.
R S T. For the
QRST. Okay, so we
for
say we're going in this order. So we go Q. Hold on. So let me see if I can make that note. So we're going in this order Q. Uh, just a second. So we're going in this order Q, Q, R, S, T. So that's for the first letter. And then what's
yes,
for this? Hold on.
Miss.
Give me a second, Tiana. Just 1 minute, please. Let me actually say that. I don't think that is. Mhm. Understand me now? All right, Tiana, ready when you are now.
Yes,
All right, so explain to me. Explain to me what you understand.
Miss. Miss, that the first letters for all of them is and that it's going in alphabetical order
Yes.
sequence.
So we
And
have
for the
Q. Mm-hmm.
is
Oh.
Q R
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
S
Mm-hmm.
and T.
Good. So we're going in alphabetical order. Good. All right. Tell me what else you notice.
Miss, for the second letters is straight A's, Miss. All of
So,
them is A, Miss.
ah, good. So the second letter, everything is the same. A, A, and A. All right. What do you notice for the third letter now?
Miss, for the third letter, Miss, is the same alphabetical order, but for the first one, the third letter is the first letter of the next ones, Miss.
Ah, so the third letter is what is going to start the next sequence. So it's Q, R. Hold on, let me get another color. So it is Q, R, and the R starts the next one, and then R. So the last one would be S. So it's in alphabetical order as well. So when we look at the first bit, as Tiana said, Tiana,
Yes, Miss.
your background is a bit noisy. Is the television on?
No, Miss.
Yeah, so the second letter, we realize that there's a consistency now. What do you realize about the second letter, Tiana?
Miss,
What do you notice about the second letter? So the first letter is in alphabetical order, Q, R, S, T. What about the second letter now?
Miss, the second letter is the same letter going
Good.
on.
So it's the same letter going across. A, A, A. So when we're thinking about our next term that we're going to be putting here now, the next term. Hold on, let me clear this. When we think about the next term that we'll be putting here, right? We are going to say, okay, since that is Q, R, S, T, then the next letter for the next sequence is going to be what?
Miss U.
Q, R, S, T. Beautiful. It's going to be U. So this is the one that we're filling in now. Hold on. Give me a minute, please. All right, so U. And then the next letter now, Tiana, what is the next letter? Tiana?
Miss,
What's the next letter that we're going to fill in? So we're filling in this part, and we know that the first letter is U. The next letter, what's the next letter going to be?
Miss A, Miss.
A. And why is it A again? Tell us why is it A? Why it's A?
Miss, because A is going straight for all of the rest of the letters, Miss.
Good. And the last letter now, we're going to fill in the last letter. With the last letter, what's the last letter going to be? And even before you fill in the last letter, do you know, can you spot your answer?
Yes, Miss.
All right, so even so you start looking at your answer, because you're filling two. So you start looking at your answer. Hello. All right, I do apologize for that. All right, so let's finish this last part now. So since I've been cutting you so much, Tiana, I'll just finish it off for you. So UA, so we have UA, and the last part would be, oh, let me get that part. Hold on. Hello? Oh, yes. I was just asking, what about the ones that were supposed to join class today? Mm-hmm. So make they use the same device. All right, me go send you. Yeah, so hold on. All right, give me the number. Mm-hmm. They have them book or something. No man, him just need a writing no, just need a writing book and pen. So when them a come out class, just make sure so they always have their local resources. No, just a regular writing book, have a pen, have a pencil, rubber. And me want remember talk to him. Remember talk to him when he come back. Yeah. Hello, darling. How are you? Okay, I'm Felica. Your name is? Okay, nice to meet you, Jabari Brown. All right, the moment tell you that you'll be joining class today? Nuh-uh, yes, miss. Did mommy tell you that you'll be joining class today? Yes, miss. Javari? All right, Javari? Hello? All right, so this one, I do apologize for the breaking connection. All right, just two of my other students trying to get the login details sorted out to join. All right, so you know that we're not trying to leave anyone behind. So we're trying to make sure that everyone gets on as long as they are interested in the learning. Yes, no one should be left behind. All right, so let's go. Oh, by the way, we have a special guest here. Auntie Kim. Auntie Kim is here in Nika. So you know you're gonna have to impress Auntie Kim, because Auntie Kim do give those things that she promised you, right? And I know Auntie Kim have a lot of things in store for you, Nika. So you're gonna have to impress Auntie Kim again. And I bet Auntie Simone is watching somewhere in USA as well. Auntie Kim, welcome. All right, we're not hearing Auntie Kim, but Auntie Kim is here. You hear Nika? Nika? I'm not hearing you either, Nika. Is my this not working? Oh, so Auntie said that her background is a bit noisy. I'm not hearing you, Nika. All right, so let's go finish this one off. So QARRASSATTAU. So the last letter, if we look at the last letter, it is RSTU, and the last letter is V. So we know that our answer is A. All right. And I just want to shout out to Auntie Kim and to the other parents who are constantly behind their children, supporting their children, and not just their children, but their niece and nephew. You know, Kim is an aunt in Canada, and this aunt stays in Canada and have reading session with her niece in Jamaica. So the niece grab her books and she niece read to aunt on a daily, weekly basis. This aunt ensure that she find classes to ensure that she support, this her niece, and is constantly there with her niece, supporting her niece. And it doesn't have to be your child. Since morning, another person's from my community in Beeson Spring, one of the member, decided that he's gonna sponsor. Several students have gotten sponsorship for this class, So it's not a case where it has to be your child, you know it doesn't have to be your child. It can be your cousin, your niece, but you're reaching out to those children and you're supporting them, and not just giving them support in paying for the class, but checking in on them. You see, auntie is here in the lesson, just checking in and showing that support, and it really helps the children to know that they have an aunt or a cousin or a friend or a neighbor that shows that great interest in them, and not just providing the finances, but also providing the time and support. And I just want to tell you thanks, Kim, for what you have done. Um, for not just your niece, but she have also sponsored other students, not just this year, but last year as well. She has sponsored other students to join the class and is always giving. So I just want to big you up, Kim. Yeah, big up to her, big up the verb, and big up to Lassell, Beast and Spring, big up to Mr. Ozzy Boucher, and to the other persons who continuously come on board to say, okay, let us sponsor some children for this class. And some of the time they're taking money from their own pockets, you know. And I really just want to encourage other persons in Jamaica to, I know you're doing a good job, a lot of persons doing a good job, but what I want to encourage you to do is not just to pay the money for these classes and for support them or to give the tablets and these devices, but to have that little communication with the children that you're supporting, even 20 minutes for the week. Just check in on them, give that moral support, give that father support, that mother support, that cousin, because they also need that physical support, that connection with someone to know that they care beyond and above and beyond. All right. So, yeah, just to break that there. All right. And we continue. So we go down to the next question, and it's number 2. Nika, it's your question.
Okay.
When you get ready, hold on, Nike. I'm trying to clear the screen. When you're ready, you can give me a sec. Let me see if I can get the annotation clear. Okay, good. Go ahead and read for me, Nika.
Look at the pattern. Fill the blank in the middle of the series or end of the series.
Mm-hmm.
Center, is it A?
Okay, so you say the answer is A. Now I want to hear the reasoning behind the answer. So you say the answer, your option is A. Tell me why you say your answer is A now. How did you arrive at the answer being A? Hmm? How did you arrive at the answer being A, Nika? What makes you say the answer is A? All right, so I'm gonna go to Tiana. Tiana, okay, before I go to Tiana, let me check what you did, Nika. So, all right. So you got it correct. So you got it correct, Nika. Now tell me. So yes, you got it correct. So I want you to tell me, how is it you know that the answer was A? What you used to say that it's A? All right. If it's guess you guess, it's okay for you to tell me that I just guess it. You understand? That's fine. But I want you to tell me, is it what strategy you used? What did you say to come up at the answer? Or if it's a guess question, just tell me. There's nothing wrong if you guess it, if you're not certain, right? There's nothing wrong. Mm?
First I start with the first one. Q.
Mm-hmm.
It's like it was going backward.
Ah, lovely. So you have Q. So you realize that you have Q. And then what?
P,
P. Mm-hmm.
then O,
So Q, P. Mm?
and O.
Okay, so Q, P, O. So you realize that normally the alphabet would say O, P, Q. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q. And you're seeing now Q, P, O. So Nika said it's going backward. What did you say after Nika? Well done on that first part.
N, M,
NML. All right. And then what?
K, J, I,
KJI. So you're at I now and you're going backwards. So what do you say? How do you know which letter comes next?
after the I, you saw it.
Okay. So in the alphabet, when you're coming down, A, B, C. So A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Oh, we have Q. Q. Let's just finish it. R, S, T, U. All right, we can't go any further based on the space. Good. So when we look at it now, we see, as Nike just said to us, we see the first bit is Q, P, O. Nike said, oh, but that's back way. Then Nike said, I see, oh, the next one, N, N, M, L, N, M, L. Oh, but that's back way again. Then she said, okay, the next one, K, J, I, K, J, I. Oh, so Nike pick up on the pattern. What is going to be the next one, Nike?
H,
Miss?
D,
H, mm-hmm,
D, F.
H, G, F. Beautiful. Good. And what about the last one?
After the F, it's P,
EDC. Good. All right. Well done, Nika. All right. So, Auntie, you see, Nika is shutting it up over here. Well done, Nika. And I must say that Nika have grown. When Nika started with me, Nika was I did tutoring with Nika first because Auntie wanted her to start it off
Where?
individually. And Nika would even talk to me sometime, and I'm here, Nika alone. Here we have Nika reading boldly and answering our question correctly. Well done, Nika. All right. All right. So we're gonna go. So we have some other persons joining us. I see Javar Brown. I see Cameron, and I see Mike Mick. All right. So we have some other persons joining. Um, Nika and Tiana, your co-host. So if you see anyone that pops in, I'm going to put Auntie to work as well, make Auntie co-host. So if you see anyone pops they will pop up on your screen. Just add them, just let them into the call. All right. I'm going to put Auntie as co-host as well. So giving Auntie a task to do today. All right. So we're gonna go with the next question. The next question now, I'm gonna go with um the device labeled Kerr. Is that Malela? Cameron? Is that Malela?
Wait, what did you say, Miss?
Oh, I thought it because I had another student with the last name Kerr. Okay, not the last name, with her mom named Kerr. Okay. All right, Cameron, you're going to read the next question for me, honey. Number 3.
Okay. Look up the pattern.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
at the letter pattern. Fill in the
Mm-hmm.
blank in the middle of the series or end of the series.
Oh Lord, you're so bold. Nice. Which school do you attend?
Self primary, miss.
South Primary.
Yes, miss.
Wow, hailing from Westmoreland. And who's your teacher?
Uh, Miss Baker.
Miss Baker. And who taught you to read with such confidence and boldly? Was it mommy, daddy, teacher, auntie, uncle? Who
I
taught you
was
how to
born like
read? Go again?
I was born like that, miss.
Oh, no, sir, discipline too much. All right, come. I love you. I love you already. I was born like that. Yes, I can see a future that's dazzling out for you. All right, so hold on to that confidence. Don't let anyone take that confidence away. You'll need to know how to, you'll need, you know, to know how to channel it as you go along. But don't let anyone take that confidence away from you. All right, so hold on to that confidence. Well done, my darling. Now tell me the answer. Hello?
Yes, miss.
All right, go ahead and give me the answer for this question, darling.
Uh, First I need to figure out.
All right, so tell me what you see happening. We have JAK, KBL, LCMMDM. What do you see happening?
Um, the first letters are going in alphabetical order because
Good.
it's JKLM.
All right. So we figure that out. That is JKLM. So that means the next letter will be what?
The next letter,
So
hmm,
JKLM. So the first letter on this line would be what? Would be?
and miss.
Ah, lovely. N. All right. So we figured that first part out. Now let's figure out the second part. What is happening with the second part?
The second part is also going in alphabetical order, miss.
It's also going in alphabetical order. So tell me what you see happening.
A, B, C, D, E.
G. The second, go again.
No, E, miss. E.
It will be E. So we have A, B, C, D. So the second
E.
letter would be E.
E.
All right, good. And what about the last letter now? What you see happening with the last letter?
Um, that's also going in alphabetical order, miss.
Mm-hmm.
So that means the next one will be O, right?
O. So you say O. So we say K, L, M, N,
M, N,
O.
O.
Mm-hmm. So what is our answer?
Answer is B, Neo.
Wonderful. Ah, wonderful. You even call the word. Listen to me. This minute too bright, man. Come on, man. Well done. All right. Do you do school challenge? Do you do spelling bee at school?
Uh, I did spelling bee at my old school. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it at this one, miss.
Okay. All right. You should. All right, good. So that's question 4. Well done. Let's go with um Mike. Mike, is it Mike? Mike?
Me, miss.
Yes. What is your full name? Can you tell me your full name?
Michelle.
Mm?
Michelle.
Spell it for me.
Michelle.
Michelle. And what is your last name?
Sims.
Sims. Is that mommy in the background?
Yeah.
Okay, can you please tell mommy that you're on lesson and that you need your background to be quiet so that it doesn't disrupt your lesson, please?
Yes, me.
Mm-hmm.
Miss,
All
I
right.
think I got the answer for the fourth question.
Okay. So so Cameron, we'll come back to you. So it is Michelle's time. All right, honey. So everyone gets the opportunity to answer a question. If Michelle doesn't know, then I'll pass it on to you. Do you understand that part? Yes, Cameron?
Mm, I understand the fourth question. Yes, Miss.
Okay, no. Did you understand the instruction did you understand what I said just now? Not the question.
Oh, yes, Miss.
Okay, lovely. Thank you. Garrett, mute your microphone.
Is I'm
Garrett.
supposed to answer number 4?
Yes, but I'm waiting for Garrett to mute his microphone. Garrett Ramsey. Hold on. Yeah, it's a work. Hmm? Me call him back. Them I hear you. You want to say hello? All right, hello all. Sorry about that. My connection, I lost connection there. All right, so we're going back to the question. It was we were at question 4, and Michelle,
Michelle
you
was
were the one
reading.
answering for me. Was it?
Yes, miss.
Michelle?
Yes, miss.
No. Oh, sorry. My computer was muted. Uh-huh. Go ahead, Michelle.
Miss, I should answer.
Yes, my darling. Go ahead.
Miss, my answer is A.
The answer is
A.
A. Okay. And tell me how you got your answer to be A.
Miss, the first letters are skipping out a letter. So B to D, you skip out C.
Mm-hmm.
D to F, you skip out E. F
Mm-hmm.
to H, you skip out J.
Mm-hmm.
And the second letter is also doing that. So C to E, you skip
Hold on.
out D.
Hold on. So F to H, we skip out which letter between F and H?
G.
G. And then what are we gonna skip between H? What happens now?
You skip out I to get to J.
Ah, so the first letter is J. Well done. All right, good job so far. All right, so tell me what happens next.
So the second letters are also following the same pattern from
Ah,
C
mhm.
from
I
C
like
to
how
E.
you're putting your words. The second letters are also following the same pattern. I like your structure. Go on.
From C to E, you skip out D. From
C.
E
Mm-hmm.
to G, you skip out F. From
Mm-hmm.
G to I, you skip out H.
Mm-hmm.
And from I to K, you skip out J.
You skip out J. So what comes after
K.
K? Good job. Now, before going further, I want you to look at it because you get your answer here to be A, and you don't need to do the next bit. Now, you know that definitely your first part of your answer is J, which means that C can't be your answer. So we're looking at the method of elimination. That means that since your first answer is J, that means that C can't be an answer because the first letter is I. B can't be an answer because the first letter is H. That means our option is between A and D. Now you figure out the second letter, and the second letter is K. That means D can't be an answer because its second letter is H, which means I don't need to figure out the third one because my answer is A. Does that make sense?
Yes, miss.
Good. Well done, Michelle. All right, so we're gonna go with the next question. And
Can I do
remember,
this one?
for persons joining on YouTube, right? For person joining on YouTube, you can join the lesson if you want to come in the lesson directly and participate on here. So there's a link in the chat. I'll post a link again. So I'll share the meeting info again. So you can, if I share the meeting info here, you can join directly. So you can be a part of the lesson. That makes sense. All right. Yeah. So that is if you want to be a part of the lesson and you want to participate live. Now we're going to clear. All right, so I'm going to ask another persons to do the next question, and I'm trying to give everyone the opportunity. Now, if I call on a student and you're not able to answer, that's fine. I'll pass the question on to someone else. Now, if you're not, if you feel a little anxious about speaking, I will pass the question along to someone else, right? So if you're not so comfortable with speaking, you just let me know. I'm a bit anxious about it, never spoken in a setting like this before, and I'll pass the question on to someone else. All right.
Can I do the fifth one, Miss?
No, not the fifth one. So um we still have Garrett, and we still have Javar. Javar, have you answered the question as yet?
No, miss.
I will still have Garrett and Javar to answer. So I'm gonna go with Javar first, and then I'm gonna come to you, Garrett. Garrett. Garrett, are you hearing me, darling? Or so Garrett seems to have a little bit of unstable internet. All right, so let me go with Javar. Javar, go ahead, honey. Read the question for me, Javar. Read the instruction first.
Look at the letter pattern. Fill the blank
Blank.
in the
Middle.
middle of the
Series.
are
End.
end of the series.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. So go on now,
Yes, miss.
Javar. So look at the series now, honey, and tell me what you see happening. Tell me what you see happening with the letters. Yes, Javar? Thinking about it? If you're thinking about it, you can just let
Miss,
me know.
miss, S come first, miss.
So you see, all right. So you see S
Then-
first.
Then T, then U.
All right. Hold on. Let me highlight that what you're saying. So you see S. That's a sector bar. So you see S first, then T,
Yes, miss.
then U.
S T U V
V. So that means the next letter would be V. Well done. And W. Now,
W.
Jafar, before you go further,
Yes, miss.
using that strategy that I just taught you, look at your options for your answer and tell me if you can figure out which answers to take away, which answers are definitely not going to be your answer. Can't be your answer.
A.
All right, so cancel out A.
B.
Cancel out B.
D.
D. So cancel out 3 and only 1 is left. So what's our answer?
C.
Okay, did we need to go through the entire question to figure out that C is our answer?
Oh, miss, not even close.
No, miss.
Okay, So that's one of the strategy I want you to use in the exam on Tuesday. Is the exam on Tuesday? Is it the 22nd?
No, miss. It Thursday,
When
miss.
is it Thursday?
Yes,
Is it
miss.
is it the 24th?
No, miss. I 28, miss.
28th? But
No, miss, it's the 24th, miss.
Lord Jesus, no me stressed out. Because I've got 22nd from a person at a teacher at a school. I've gotten 24th from one of my other students, and it's the first I'm hearing it's the 28th. Anyone know the exact date of the exam? Did you get a timetable?
I said 20.
Yes, miss, I got 24.
24. Anyone else got the 24 for the exam?
Miss, I don't know when my exam
Miss,
is.
I 24th, miss.
24th. So we have 224 through 24 so far. Anyone else confirming that the 24th is the exam?
I heard 24.
20, okay, so that means the 24th is the exam. All right, yes, Michelle, you have your hands up, honey.
Miss, I was just saying that mine was the 24th.
Awesome. All right. So I must have gotten that information a little bit wrong somewhere along the line. Maybe I got it wrong. Yeah. I think it's my fault. Yeah, I got it wrong. So yeah, so the exam is the 24th. So since the exam is the 24th, I will do another mock exam with you all on Wednesday. So tomorrow we'll be having our workshop, right? And then on Wednesday, I will do another mock exam with you before you go into the exam. So tomorrow we'll be doing mock exam 3 and 4. And then Wednesday, I'll do mock exam. No, Tuesday, I'll do the mock exam Tuesday. I don't want to do anything with you the night before your exam. So Tuesday, we'll do the mock exam, which is the 22nd. And that will be mock exam 5. All right. So if you book those, write those dates down. So tomorrow is a PEP ability workshop, the same one that I spoke about earlier. This one, the cost is $1,000. If you do not have the money, still reach out to me. I have persons who are willing to sponsor students. I have gotten 7 students sponsored, not just for the workshop tomorrow, but literally for 4 months of class. And a month of classes is 4,000, and someone came forward and sponsored those 7 students, right? So if you're having issue, there are persons who will sponsor, reach out to me. If you're gonna cook, the first thing you need to do is put on your pot. Then you add some water. So the first thing, if you need the support, reach out and see if there's any assistance. Reach out to someone if you need that support. But don't sit and say you don't have it and you don't know where to get the money from, because someone might just be listening in and will provide that support. All right. So just contact me about the class. You don't know if someone say, okay, have given me a 10 pound, a 20 pound, a 30 pound. I don't know if someone have said to me, another person have called me after and said, okay, I'm gonna sponsor 10 child. I'm gonna sponsor because this one person sponsoring 7. And if you don't know if someone is gonna say, okay, whether they're gonna sponsor 2 or 1. So just reach out if you're having challenges and you want to be a part of the workshop tomorrow. Reach out. The contact information is there, and you might just be lucky that someone is willing to sponsor, have given me the money, or have said something to me, have made some promise, and you can join the class. All right, so with that said, we'll have Pepability. So this is the setup. So we have the mock exam, we have mock exam 3 tomorrow at 3 p.m. to 4:15, because the exam is 75 minutes. So I give you 75 minutes to do the exam. But persons like Tiana, Nika is doing the exam in like 30 minutes, right? Tiana is doing the exam in like 60 minutes. So you won't spend you get 75 minutes, but I know you'll take less time. We'll go through the solution, then you have a break, then we do mock exam 4, and then you go through the solution. All right, and that brings up to 7 o'clock. Now let's go with the other question. Go back to that. Remember, if you do not have it, don't sit and say you don't have it. Reach out because you might just have someone waiting to sponsor you. All right, the money might be there already. It's just for you to reach out and grab it. Yes. All right, so we're going to go with this question. And I'm going to ask.
Hey, miss.
Okay. So let me see who I have here now. Garrett.
Can I go?
Garrett, are you hearing me now, Garrett? I can see your microphone open, Garrett, but not hearing you. Try logging off, Garrett, and logging on again. So come out of Zoom, close Zoom off your computer, your laptop, or your tablet, and log on again for me, honey. All right, so I'm not getting Garrett there. So let me see. Everyone have gotten the chance to go. So we're back at
Can I
Tiana.
go?
Tiana, let's go. We'll come to you
Miss,
soon, Cameron. Read for me, Tiana.
each problem consists of 3 statements. Based on the first 2 statements, the third statement may be true, false, or uncertain. Joe is younger than Kathy. Mark was born after Joe. Kathy is older than Mark. If the first 2 statements are true, the third statement is. Miss, my answer is true, miss.
The answer is true. And you know I'm going to ask you, how is it you got your answer? So you say your answer is true. How is it you got your answer to be true, Tiana? Tell me what you did.
Miss, because if Joe is younger than Kathy,
So
and
Joe is the smaller one. So let's say, so let's write down Joe then. And we say Joe. We're going to write the letter J for Joe. So Joe is smaller than Kathy. Oh, so let's put Kathy first then. So that means Kathy was born before Joe. Good. So this is the first child. That's the second child, based on what we know so far. All right, continue now for me, Tiana.
Miss, then it said Mark was born after Joe.
Mark was born after Joe. So where would I put Mark? Is it between K? Do I put Mark here? Is this where Mark go? Is that where Mark would go? So which of the child would Mark be? Now that we know that there's another child in the picture now, Mark. And I said Mark is born after Joe. Is Mark the first child, the second child, or the third child? Now we're thinking about 3 children. Is Mark the first child, second child, third child?
Mr. Third child, miss.
Why is it you said he's the third child?
Miss, because he was born after Joe, miss.
After Joe. Good. So he's the third child. Well done. All right. So that's the first child. Hold on. Let me put this bit. Now read the next statement for me.
Miss, Kathy is older than Mark, miss.
Kathy is older than Mark. Is that true? When you say Kathy is older than Mark, you start to question yourself. Kathy older than Mark. Is that true?
Yes, miss.
How is it you know it's true?
Because first we looked at Joe, which Joe is younger than Kathy. And we say that Mark was born after Joe, means that Joe was born before him. So Mark would be the youngest.
Ah,
And
well done. Continue.
and the third statement said that Katy is older than Mark would be true because Mark would be the third born, and because Mark was born after Joe. And it said the first statement that Joe is younger than Katy, so Katy would be the oldest, while
Mm-hmm.
Joe the middle child,
Mm-hmm.
and Mark the youngest.
Mm-hmm.
So the answer would be true, Miss.
Well done. Absolutely amazing. Let me give you a smiley face for that beautiful analysis. Ooh, smiley face. Well done. Yeah. So you're correct. All right. And that's how I want you all to reason the question in the exam. Just think about it as Tiana have explained to you. Right? So Tiana, which school do you attend again?
Miss Haida Preparatory School.
And that is in Kingston, is it?
Yes, Miss.
Okay, all right. So hail to Heidel. What is the name of your teacher? Would you like to say hello to your teacher? Just in case a teacher might pops up and see this video. Tiana,
Miss.
what is the name of your teacher?
Miss Harris.
All right, so tell Miss Harris that she did a wonderful job in grooming you for the exam and you're doing exactly what she have taught you. So tell Miss Harris thanks for the good work that she have done. Big up your teacher, man.
Yes, Miss.
We not pick up your teacher, yes, yet. Just in case your teacher see the video. You might not know your teacher might see the video, man. Pick up your teacher. Tiana?
Miss.
All right, Tiana not bigging up our teacher, but well done, Miss Harris, and to all the teachers who are grooming students for the exam. Yes, you're doing a yes, Tiana. Oh, you're doing an
Tiana.
exceptional job. Oh, it's Cameron. All right, Cameron. So Cameron, you keep your microphone muted until you're given permission to speak, okay, honey? If you need to ask a question, you raise your hand. Do you know how to raise your hand on Zoom? Okay, honey. So you raise a hand and I'll see it and then I'll let you speak. Okay, darling?
Okay, Miss.
Okay, honey. All right, so big up to all the teachers out there in Jamaica. I know it's a tough time for everyone, but you're doing a great job. You might not get it perfect. Don't worry about it. The Lord never called us to be perfect. He just called us to make one change bit by bit. So I know that you always, we always give our best. So continue to do the hard work that you're doing. And big up to Tiana's teacher at Hydel Preparatory in Kingston and to all the teachers of my students online. You did a really good job in grooming my children that I got. Yes, some of you, I didn't have to do much work. You know, you did a good job and I really appreciate that what you're doing for our children. And yeah, my child is in Jamaica too. So yeah, I have to love and support you all because you are doing a good job, especially in this tough time with the lack of resources there is in the school system. You are doing an exceptional job. So give on yourself a pat on the shoulder. You might not get everything right, but you getting the kids to actually pass the exam. Now we're gonna go to Nika. Nika, read for me. Nika?
Each problem consists of three statements. Based on the first two statements may be true, false, or
Mm-hmm.
blueberries cost more than strawberries.
Mm-hmm.
Less than
Mm-hmm.
raspberries. Raspberries cost more than strawberries and blueberries. If the
Mm-hmm.
statements are true, the third statement is
Mm-hmm.
false.
Third statement is false. So you say your answer is false. Now you're gonna walk me through it, Nika. Tell me how you got your answer to be false.
Blueberries cost more than strawberries. So,
Okay. So we know that
and
blueberry is the boss. So we have blueberry. Blueberry is more expensive. So we can write it like this one now. So you know that you have top shelf things and bottom shelf things. So blueberry is on top. And then so blueberry is the top shelf fruit, costs more. And then we have strawberry comes after. So in first position, what do we have in first position? We have blueberry. What do
the
we have in second position? Give me a
strawberry,
second. Strawberry.
This
Hello. All right, sorry about that. So, as I tell you that there are different persons who are calling me regarding sponsoring persons, and that was one of the individual. All right. So, as I said, for the at the class tomorrow, if you don't have the money, don't say you don't have the money, you're not gonna come. Call me on WhatsApp, send me a message because someone might just give me money. You don't know. You don't know. So reach out if you don't have the money. Mommy don't have the money. Reach out. Can't get to pay it at the bank. Don't worry about that. Reach out just the same. Something can be figured out. All right. All right. So we're gonna go with the solution. Continue for me now. Who was it that's giving me the answer? Nika.
yes, miss.
All right. Go
What's
ahead,
my
Nika. Who was giving me the answer for this one? Was it Nika?
yes, miss, and
yes,
Okay.
miss?
Continue,
But I was
Nika.
wondering if I could go after Nika.
Who is speaking just now?
Cameron, miss.
Okay, Cameron, what was the instruction given earlier? If you want to speak, if you want to speak.
Put your hand up.
Uh-huh. And after you raise your hand, what do you do next?
Wait to be acknowledged.
Oh, lovely. Okay. Do you think you can try that one for me for the next time around you have a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Don't worry, Cameron. I was like you in school. I'm eager. I always want to answer questions. I was a chatterbox in the class. All my teachers can say that, yeah? Not really the chatterbox, but eager to answer, love to participate. And I'm still like that to today. All right, so you're eager to participate, and I love that. Okay, honey? But I'm giving everyone the opportunity. So I'm going to come to you. All right, my darling? So don't worry. Your chance is coming up. Okay, lovely?
Okay, miss.
Okay, my darling. And remember, I value your participation. Remember, I tell you that you're gonna be a superstar, right? So don't think I'm not gonna come to my superstar. I'm coming to my superstar, just not at you as yet. I'm at Nika, and then I'm going to go to Garrett. And Garrett is there, which is sister, cousin. So it's two persons there. So after I speak with Garrett, then I'll come to the next person after that. So your time is gonna come. Is that okay, Cameron?
Yes, miss.
Okay, my darling. All right. So continue for me now, Nika. Nika,
Is that under?
continue for me now. Read the second statement now. So we have done with we have dealt with the first statement, and we have positioned them based on what the first statement have said. So we did this part. So we mark off the first statement. We have covered that. Read the second statement now.
Blueberries cost less than raspberry.
Blueberries cost less than raspberry. So this is it now. It's like you're doing a car race and people overtaking people and people overtaking people, overtaking. What is happening now? Blueberries cost less than raspberries. What does that tell you? Who is in the first place now? Who is the top shelf fruit? Who is the most expensive fruit? Is it still blueberry?
No,
Who is the most expensive fruit?
raspberry.
Raspberry. So the position number one now. So raspberry has passed out and is ahead of blueberry now. So raspberry is right here. In number one, we have raspberry. That means who was in number one position is now in which position?
Second,
Number
Is in which position, Nika?
second,
All right. Was in number one. Number one position is now in second position. And who was in second position is now in which position?
third,
Third. Good job. Good. All right. Now we have finished with the second statement. Let's hear the third statement.
raspberries cost more than blueberry, strawberries and blueberries.
Raspberries cost more than strawberries and blueberries. Is that true?
Yes,
How is it you know that it's true? How is it you know that it's true? How is it you know that it's true?
it says it in the statement.
It says it where?
in the past.
Hmm? You said it where, Nika?
Miss, you're still there?
Okay, all right, Cameron, finish off this question for me. Tell me why is it? Tell me if raspberry, the third statement, if it's true and why.
Miss, raspberries do cost more than strawberries and blueberries. So the answer is true.
So the answer is true. All right. So the correction is the answer is true and not false. All right. So let's go to the next one now, and it is Garrett. It is your time. Let's test that microphone, Garrett. See if it's working now. Garrett. No, I'm not hearing anything from you. Just the same, Garrett. All right, so I've spoken to Garrett. So after Garrett,
Miss, you hear me now, Miss?
yeah, I'm hearing you, Javar. So
Mama,
it's
Yeah,
Michelle,
look
then
what Jackson did
Javar.
to my book.
I'm using Javas.
Oh, Garrett, are you beside Javar?
Yes, Miss.
Okay. All right. So where's your cousin or your sister?
She's inside.
So why is it she's not in the class?
We are setting up our device, Miss.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you. Oh, you're polite. I like that. I like how you answer all the questions nicely. All right, Garrett, honey. Read number 8 question for me, lovely.
Each problem consists of three statements. Based on the first two statements may be true, false, or uncertain.
Mm-hmm.
All the trees in the park are flowering trees. Some of the
Mm-hmm.
trees in the park are dog. All dogwoods in the park are flowering trees. If the
Mm-hmm.
first two statements are true, the third statement is dash. Okay.
All
So
right.
you say
So this is Garrett. Hold on, Garrett. Garrett's lovely reading. Which school do you attend, Garrett?
I attend the Manning's High School, miss.
Oh, Garrett, I know you're a sessionist. Come here, so your son so bigger than kids them. Which grade are you in, Garrett?
Grade 7, miss.
Oh no, Garrett, you passed through this stage already. So which grade is Javar in?
My sister's in grade 7.
Grade 6.
Okay, so Garrett, your class will be on Tuesday and Thursdays. All right, so I'll send you that information because I'm saying you're reading so nice. Okay. All right, so Garrett, and you're a past student of which primary school?
Salem Primary and Junior High, miss.
So big up your teachers at Salem Primary and Junior High before you go.
Miss?
Big up your teachers at Salem Primary and Junior High. Who was your favorite teacher there?
Miss, my favorite teacher was Mrs. Farkins, miss.
Mrs. Parkinson. So big up to Mrs. Parkinson.
Miss. And also Miss Ross, Miss Lee, and Mrs. Bale.
Lovely, awesome. All right, so Salem Primary and Junior High is one of my alma mater as well. That's where I started my what's my primary school. So big up to all the teachers there. They always look out for the best interest of their children, and um what should I say? I am happy that I went to Salem Primary and Junior High. I didn't finish there, but I started there. So big up to all the teachers. My teacher at the time was Miss McFarlane and Miss Brown and Miss Saunders. But big up to all the teachers at Salem Primary and Junior High in Beeson Spring. You're doing an awesome job. See, here you have Javar, a student of Salem Primary that moved on to Mannings. And Mannings is the elite of the elite in Westmoreland. We all know that, right? All right, Garrett. So Javar, and where's the other child? Where's the other one? Garrett? Who's the other person? What's his
Santina,
name?
miss.
Santina. Is Santina your sister or your cousin?
Sister, miss.
Okay. All right, so tell Santina to come and sit with Javar while since she haven't got her device ready. All right?
Okay, miss.
Okay, darling. So see you on Tuesday, Javar. All right, so not Javar, see you on Tuesday, Garrett. All right, so Javar, you're gonna read number 8 question for me.
All the trees in the park are following trees. Some of the trees in the park are dog trees. All
Dogwoods.
trees,
Dogwoods.
dogwoods, all dogwoods in the park are following trees.
Hold on. Flowering. Flowering.
Flowering trees. If the first two
Statements.
statements are true, the
Third
third
statement.
statement is
All right. So what's your answer? Tell me your answer first.
true, miss.
They say your answer is true. Now let's see if your answer is correct. So
Yes, miss.
read the first sentence for me again, Javar.
All the trees in the park are following trees.
Hold on. Let's go with that word again. Flower. Like you're saying flower, flowering. Go again.
All the trees in the park are flowering trees.
Hold on. Say flower. Say flower. Like you say flower. We're gonna shop go buy flower. Say flower.
Flower.
All right. So this flower though is not flower that you buy at shop. Is a flower like the plant. So I'm going to pick a flower. So say flower for me. Flower.
Flower.
Good. Now say flowering. Flowering. Like you're saying flower ring. Flower ring. So like you say flower and ring on your finger.
Flowering.
Absolutely amazing. Well done. All right, so read the sentence for me again.
All the trees in the park are flowering trees.
Absolutely amazing. Stop at that part. So all the trees in the park are what type of trees? Flowering trees. So we know that, okay, in this big circle, we have a flowering tree. So every tree in the park is flowering trees. Now let's read the second statement.
Some of the trees in the park are dogwood.
All right. Hold on, stop at that point. Some of the trees in the park are what?
Dogwood.
Dogwoods. So we know that in this circle, we have dogwoods, right?
Yes, miss.
Good, because every tree in the park is flowering tree, and dogwood is in the park. So that means dogwood is a flowering tree, right? All right. Now read the next statement for me now. Tell me what the next statement says.
All dogwoods in the park are flowering trees.
All right. Is that true?
Yes, miss.
All right, good. Read the next statement now.
If the first two statements are true,
Go on. Third
statement is
And what's your answer? Your answer is
true.
Well done. Absolutely amazing. You got that correct. All right. So amazing. All right. Thank you, Javar. Can I talk with, is it Santina? Is Santina beside you now?
See, I hear, miss.
Hello, Santina.
Hello.
How are you?
Hello. Fine, thank you. And how are you?
I am fine, thank you. Oh, you're polite. Okay, which primary school do you attend, Santina?
Salem Primary.
What is the name of your school again?
Salem Primary and Junior High School.
Ah, okay. And what is the name of your teacher?
Miss Ross.
Miss Ross. All right. So say big up to your teacher, Miss Ross from Salem Primary. Just say send shout out to your teacher.
Miss Ross. Mrs. Ross.
All right. All right, go read for me now, Santina.
Apartment in the
Hold on, Santine, the question starts up here. Question 9. For each problem.
answer 9.
It starts at each problem. Hold on, let me scroll up.
Each problem.
Hold on. Go ahead and read now, honey.
Each problem contains a
Consist.
three
Hold on, let's go back to that
consists
word.
each problem contains
Consist.
consists of three statements based on the first two statements may be true or false.
Uncertain.
Uncertain.
All right, nice, good. Continue reading for me.
Apart in
Hold on, let's go with that first word. Read that, call that first word for me again.
apartment.
We have an S on it, so call the word for me again.
Apartments in the
So you get the first part correct, river, and the last part is dale. So put it together now.
Riverdale.
Good job.
Cost.
Pronounce that word for me. M-A-N-O-R. So say ma and then N-O-R, nar. So put it together, ma and then nar.
Manor cost than apartments in the gas line.
Hold on. Pronounce that word again. The G word, G-A-S-L-I-G-H-T.
Gaslight.
Good. Continue.
Commerce. Apartments in the living get cost more than apartments in the gaslight commands of the three apartment building the living gate cost the more if the first two statements are true, the
Third.
Third statement is
Read the options.
A.
True. All right, so you say the answer is A. All right. So let's look at the answer now. All right. So you say the answer is A. So apartments in Riverdale Manor cost less than apartments in the Gaslight Commons. So that means if you live in Riverdale, we have Riverdale. So we have position number 1. Who is in position number 1? Is it the apartments in the Riverdale Manor or apartments in Gaslight Commons? Who is in position number 1? Hmm? Who is in position number 1? Apartments. Think about it now, Santina. Apartments. So we're looking at the first sentence. Just the first sentence we're looking at. Apartments in Riv. So let's look at this first part.
in the Riverdale. Cost open
Mm-hmm.
less than
apartments
in
in
the
Gaslight
cost.
Commons. All right. So the apartments in Riverdale. Riverdale. So we have 2 places. Tell me the 2 places you're here in the statement. Riverdale is one. Riverdale Manor. And what is the name of the other place that they're talking about?
Apartment.
Mm-hmm. So they're talking about apartments. Where are these apartments? One of the apartments is in Riverdale. And where's the next apartment?
Gaslight.
Ah, good job. So the next apartment is in Gaslight Commons. All right. So apartments in Riverdale Manor cost less than apartments in Gaslight Commons. Which apartment area is most expensive? So who is in number 1 position? Is it the apartments in Riverdale? Which is the top, the most pricey place? The pricey one you're gonna put in position 1, and then the one that is not so pricey, you're gonna put in position number 2. So who is in number 1? Is it Riverdale that is the top place, or Gaslight Commons?
Riverdale.
Let's read it again. So listen to the question. So listen to the question that I'm asking before we read the statement again. Apartments in the Riverdale Manor cost less than. Here's an important word. Less than. Let's highlight that word. Let's highlight that word. Oops. Want a different color. Cost. Hold on. Oops. Oh. Okay, so let's highlight these key bits again. Apartments in the Riverdale Manor. So we have apartments in the Riverdale Manor. Good. And we have apartments in Gaslight Commons. So that's 2 places where apartments are. And another important information that they say is that apartments in the Riverdale Manor cost less than. So let's highlight the word less than. Apartments in the Gaslight Common. So if you were supposed to think about the top-notch place now, which of the places would say top-notch based on the price? Is it the apartments in the Riverdale Manor or apartments in the Gaslight? The top-notch place is the one that is more expensive. Which of the area is more expensive? Riverdale Manor or Gaslight Commons? What you think?
Riverdale.
Riverdale. So let's read the statement again together, Santina. Let's go together. Apartments. Read for me.
Apartments
Mm-hmm.
in
Mm-hmm.
the Riverdale
Manor.
Manor
Cost.
cost
Mm-hmm.
less than apartments
Hold on, Santina. Less than. So if I tell you that something costs less than, say for instance, I come and I say, Santina, I am going to buy you a Samsung tablet because it costs less than a iPad, right? Which one is the top-notch one? Is it the Samsung or the iPad? I said to you, Santina, I'm going to buy you a Samsung tablet because it costs less than an iPad. Which of them is the top-notch one? Is it the iPad or the Samsung tablet?
iPad, miss.
Ah, good job. Listen to this statement now, Santina. Read the statement that you have in front of you.
Riverdale most less than
Apartments
apartments
in the Gaslight
in
Commons.
the Gaslight Towers.
So which place is the top notch? They said the apartments in Riverdale is less than, man. Less than. I'm gonna buy an apartment over Riverdale, man. Because I'm gonna rent an apartment over there, Riverdale, because less than the apartment them up a gas. I mean, I don't know why them a charge so much money up a gas line. Like them thinks a man rich. Which one I place a top notch place now, Santina? Gaslight or Riverdale? Which one is more expensive, Gaslight or Riverdale?
Gaslight, miss.
Beautiful, well done. So in number one, we have Gaslight Commons. Good. So if Gaslight Commons is in number one, what is in number two position?
Riverdale.
Awesome, Riverdale. All right. Now read the next statement for me, the next sentence.
Let's
Apartments
in
in
the
Livingston
Livingston
Gate
it
Gate, man, the gate out the road. I'm gonna like gate.
gate
Good.
gate
Cost more than
apartments in the gate light commerce.
Gaslight. Gas. We're gonna buy some gas gonna White House. Gaslight. So pronounce that word for me again. Gaslight.
Gaslight.
And that word is commands. Me I go over command. Me I go down at the command. Me I go around a ball field. Me I go over command. Commands. So it's command and put on the S, commands. So read that sentence for me again.
Commands.
So this,
Gate.
so read. No. So you start at apartments.
Apartment in the living.
Fun.
Gate.
Hold on,
Fun.
living. So say that word again. So you're gonna say living, the first part, and then you're gonna say stun.
Living pan.
No, stun.
Apartment in the living.
So living, stun. Living, stun.
Sun.
All right, so pronounce the
Apartment
word for
in
me.
the living sun.
Mhm.
Living
Remember that.
sun.
Good job. Continue.
Gate.
Awesome.
Cost more than
Mhm.
apartments in the
Mhm.
gaslight commerce.
Not commerce. Remember, say I go over command. Yeah, good on a command. The code end up on the command. And they put an S on it now. Command. Read the sentence for me now. Read it one more time. If you read it one more time, may I make sure say which shop there in front of you? Who have shop close to you?
Parky.
All right, so make a call Parky and tell Parky. So you see, Parky give her $500 worth of something for me. You believe me? You believe me, Santina?
Yes, yes.
All right, so you go for Parky, and you go say Parky, Miss Hunter. When you go up there, call Parky. Miss Hunter said, or not telling Miss Hunter, I don't know Miss Felica said, I called Parky, and no, as a matter of fact, do you go over by Uncle Musu? Do you go over by Uncle Musu anytime?
Yeah.
All right, so me send you over Uncle Musu. If you read the second sentence correctly for me, you can go over by Uncle Musu and tell Uncle Musu to give you $500 worth of something. I will call him before you go. So when you go, you're just gonna collect it. So if you read it and don't make any mistake, you have $500 worth of anything you want over Uncle Musu. Go now.
Yeah.
Read it? No, not yeah, yes, miss. They can't make
Yes,
no mistake
miss.
now. Let's go.
Apartments in the in the Riverdale.
Come on, man. Look at the word. I'll give you one more try. So that word is Livingston. Livingston. So I give you one more try for that $500. Go on.
Living's
You have to start
apartment.
From top.
Over number 9, miss.
No. Just apartments. That sentence.
Apartment in the Riverdale.
No, you're starting from here. No, you're starting from here, honey. Right here.
Yes, miss.
You're starting from right here.
Yes, miss.
Go on.
Apartment in the living things. Wingate. Living gate costs more than apartments in the gaslight commerce.
Is it commerce or common?
Commands.
All right. All right, you make a little mistake where you can't go and collect. You can go and collect. Let me see if I get Uncle Musa on the phone so you know that it's real. All right, so yes, you can go and collect your $500. So apartments in the your $500 worth of anything in Uncle Muscle shop. They have to take the things from his shop. All right. So apartments in the Livingston Gate cost more than apartments in the Gaslight. And if you don't want to go to Uncle Muscle, you can go right up by my mother. As a matter of fact, if you go by my mother, you might get more than the $500 worth. Because we know she's gonna give you extra. So you can go to my mother if you want. All right. So you tell me which one you're going to go to, and then I call them and let them know you're coming. So apartments in the Livingston Gate cost more than apartments in the Gaslight Commons. So they say, okay, apartments in the Livingston Gate cost more than apartments in the Gaslight Commons. Who is in first position now? So we have the apartments in Livingston Gate. They said, okay, first and foremost, the apartments in Gaslight Commons were the most expensive. But now you hear somebody come to you say, boy, yeah, they are top boss the apartment them over Gaslight expensive. The apartment them in a Livingston way more expensive. Livingston apartments are more expensive than Gaslight Commons apartment. No, Santina, when you hear that now, who is the most expensive place? Is it Gaslight, Riverdale, or Livingston?
Riverdale.
Come again?
Riverdale.
Come on, listen to it again, man. So remember, you know, you already have Gaslight in first position as the most expensive, you know. And then you hear the person come and say to you, say, and you hear the murmur and say, boy, I want apartment rent, you know, but me no want rent it from me would have want live over Gaslight, but them too dear, man. So me just have to go over Riverdale because Riverdale cheaper. And you cost more Gaslight the dearest place. The dearest place me ever see. And then I hear somebody come and say, Javar come and say, Santina, you know, say the apartment them up a Livingston Gate more expensive than the apartment them at Gaslight Commons. Where's the most expensive apartment? Is it Gaslight Commons, Riverdale, or Livingston? Think about it. Based on what Javar just tell you, where is the most expensive apartments, babe? Pass me first. Let's give some.
Right. Gaslight.
Gaslight. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Think about it, Santina. Remember, no, Gaslight was the most expensive, but then you hear Javar come and say, why Santina, you there for Gaslight in apartment, them over Gaslight expensive, you know. Me just a come from a Livingston, you know. And when me look on the apartment, them done a Livingston, more expensive than the apartment, them a Gaslight. Where is the most expensive apartment? Is it Gaslight, Riverdale, or Livingston?
Commons.
Where is Javar? Is Javar
Miss.
here?
Miss in Ghana shop and buy something.
Ghana shop. All right. So it would be Livingston, all right? So it's Livingston that would go into first place. Livingston. So Livingston Gate. So Livingston Gate is more expensive. So Gaslight gone into second place. And then Riverdale gone into which place now? If we put Gaslight into second expensive, then Riverdale is going to move from second and go to which position?
On game. Living.
All right, so let's look at the last part of the question now, Santina. Of the 3 apartment buildings, the Livingston Gate costs the most. Based on what we have here now, Santina, right? Hold on, let me change that color. Based on what we have here, honey. Oops. Based on what we have here, Livingston Gate, Gaslight Common, Riverdale Manor. Livingston Gate is most expensive, then Gaslight Commons, and Riverdale. And based on what they have there, would we say that the statements that they have made is true? If the first two statements are true, then the third statement, is it true? Is it true that of the 3 apartments, Livingston Gate costs the most? Is that true or false?
True, miss.
It is true. Well done, my darling. All right, so there goes the answer for that one. So it is true. All right, good. Now we're going to go clear here. And this time, moving from this point on now, I am going to, anyone that knows the answer can answer, all right? So if you know the answer, I will allow you to answer. So you just keep it, just raise your hand if you know the answer, and I'll allow you to read the question and answer. So I'm gonna start with Cameron. Javar and Santina, mute your microphone for me now, darlings. And thank you for your participation.
Come.
And remember to tell me which of the shop you're going. Which of the shop you're gonna go to, Santina? Is it Uncle Musu or out by Miss Arda?
Opa Miss Ada.
Alright. I will tell you to say up on Miss Ada. Alright, so you're gonna go up by Miss Ada. So I'll call mommy and tell her. Alright, Santina? Alright.
Yes, miss.
We're gonna go with the next question. Cameron, you're gonna read the next question for me. And Cameron, you're gonna continue reading, working with the question. And if anyone else wants to answer, you raise your hand. So far, I only have Cameron raising his hand. So if anyone else want to answer outside of Cameron, you raise your hand. All right, Cameron, you're gonna be my reader from this point on until someone else say they want to participate by raising their hand. Go ahead for me, Cameron.
In each questions, find out the alternative which will replace the question mark.
Okay. Go, Cameron. You read the options. Read what they have there first and then read the options. About is to?
About is to about.
And dash is to mend. Read the options now.
A, here. B, amend. C, here. D, dismiss.
What's the answer? What do you notice is happening?
It's getting rid of the first letter, miss.
Awesome. So what is the answer?
B. Amend.
Absolutely amazing. Amend is the answer. Well done, my darling. So amend. Let's go with the next question. So the next question, Cameron. So you're going to be, oh, I see another hand. So Tiana, I'll come back to you after Cameron. So Tiana, and then I go to Michelle, and then I come back to you, Cameron. So let's go, Tiana. Read for me, honey.
In each of the following questions, find out the alternative which will replace the question mark. Warm is the hot, as dash is the hilarious. Miss,
read the options.
A, humid. B, raucous. C, summer. D, amusing. Miss, Miss, my answer would be amusing, Miss.
Amusing. Why did you select amusing?
Miss, because it's talking about synonyms, Miss.
Synonyms. So warm is to hot, and amusing is to hilarious, and that is definitely correct. So this is it now. When teacher was teaching you about synonyms in school and in class and telling you to know these synonyms and write them down and go home and practice them, these are the questions that teacher was preparing you for. Well done, Tiana. Let's go with question 12. Michelle, question 12.
Yes, Miss.
Read question 12 and tell me the answer, honey.
Conference is the chairman as
Instruction first. The first thing you do when you go in the exam, you read the instruction.
question 12. In each of the following questions, find out the alternative which will replace the question mark. Conference is the chairman, as newspaper is to distributor.
Why did you select distributor?
Miss, I think that it has something to do with a newspaper, Miss.
So what's the relationship between conference and chairman?
Miss, the chairman is the head of the conference.
So what's the relationship between distributor and so the chairman is the head of the conference, right? So he's chairing the conference. So what's the relationship between, so look at the others now. Think about the answer.
Miss Editor.
The editor. All right, so the answer is definitely editor. So you look at that, you see what, say for instance, conference is the chairman. As you said, the chairman is chairing the conference. So the newspaper now, oh, the editor is the one that has that final touch on the articles. You understand? So the editor is the one putting those what you say now? Those articles, finalizing those articles. All right, so the editor. Good. Oops. Oh, what do I change that now? Okay, good. And this quiz is still available. You can come and do this quiz. I'll put the link in the chat and it will mark it for you and tell you your results. All right, so this is available. I've put it in the chat on Zoom, on YouTube. All right, so let's go with the next question. So it's Cameron again, and then I come to Tiana. Hold on, Cameron. I need to zoom this out a bit. Welcome to everyone joining us on YouTube. Well, let's see if we can do this bit. So we have 2 persons with us on YouTube at the moment. Hello to you. If you want to join us, you can just click on this link. Let me just double check. Send the link again. All right, so you can join us by using that link. All right, so if you want to join the live class. All right, so okay, so we're at this question. Cameron, hold on, let me see if I can. Oh, if I zoom out, it will be too far. All right, Cameron, I will scroll in and show you the options so it's readable.
Miss, me not hear, Miss.
You're not hearing me at all? How about now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, lovely. All right, so read for me, Cameron.
Kevin has gathered some data about the number of people who members of his community. Wait, what? Kevin has gathered some data about the number of people who members of his community helped over a 6-month period. Number of people. January, 20 people. February, 40 people. March, 30 people. April, 75 people. And May, 35 people. So I can. So the answer
Choose the
is
correct
not
bar
A.
chart. So, all right, I love how you start off here, Cameron. So Cameron look at A and say, oh, the answer is not A. Let me zoom in a bit on this so you can see the bar charts better. So Cameron look at A and said, can't be A. Why is it not A, Cameron?
It's not A
Why is it
because
not A?
it's not A because March has only 30 people. April should actually be the highest one here
Oh gosh, I
because
just love this
April has
child.
April
Yes, April should be the highest one. Mm-hmm.
March should not be the highest one because it only has 30 people and April has
Mm-hmm.
75. So
Mm-hmm.
A could not be the answer.
Okay, so we cross out A. All right, so A is out. Yeah, right? So let's go down. Let's see if, so we know that it can't be A. Hold on, let me see if so it's not A. Let's see if it's B. Is
Yes,
it B?
the answer is B.
The answer is B. So April is the tallest one, as I say, April is supposed to be. January is supposed to be 20. Let's see if January.
Wait,
But look
no,
at,
it's not B.
so it's not B. So January is supposed to be 20. Let's look at C.
Okay, so January is 20, February is 40.
Yes. So February is 40.
March, it can't be, March
Let's
is
look at March.
30.
March is 30. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, March is 30, so it's in that place. April has
Mm-hmm.
75 days, so that's also correct. And
Uh-huh.
May had 35 days. So the answer would be C.
Absolutely amazing. So the answer is C. All right. So the answer is C. Now let's scroll down. Question 14. Cameron, read question 14 for me. Cameron?
I thought Tiana was gonna go next, miss.
No, I'm switching it up a bit. You're going to read about the next 4, and then Tiana is going to read 5 at once.
Okay, miss.
Go.
Horse is to jockey as car is to drive.
Is that the answer? Are you sure?
Yes, miss, I'm pretty sure drive is.
Pretty sure. I love your confidence. But let's ask Tiana. Tiana, what do you think?
Miss?
What's the answer? Read question 14 for me, Tiana.
Horse is the jockey as car is the
What's the answer?
Miss, the answer is B, coffee.
How do we pronounce that word?
Chauffeur. Miss
Chauffeur.
chauffeur.
All right, chauffeur. All right, so Cameron says it's A. Pretty sure it's A. And Tiana says it's B. Are you certain it's B, Tiana?
Yes, miss.
Why is it you're so certain about the answer being B?
Miss, because a jockey is a person who rides a horse and a chauffeur is a person who drives a car.
Thank you. So the answer is definitely B. Awesome.
Hmm.
All right.
I did
You
not know what a jockey was.
okay. Now you know. All right. So let's go down now. So still with you, Cameron. Read the next question.
Modern is old fashioned as we is to
Read
read
your
is
options. Read the options for me. Read them out aloud.
Excuse me.
strong. A is strong, B is
Mm-hmm.
fragile, C is lack, and D is feeble.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So
All right.
we is
So think
B.
about the relationship between modern and old-fashioned. Are they opposites or they synonyms?
That's what I was trying to figure out. Can I check Google?
Yes, you can, but can anyone tell me the relationship between modern and old-fashioned? Anyone can unmute and tell me?
Miss, Miss, their antonyms.
Yes.
Miss, their
They're
opposite.
antonyms. What does antonyms mean? They're
Opposite.
opposite to each other.
Opposite. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so weak is strong there.
Absolutely
Since modern
amazing.
opposites of old fashioned.
All right, so this one is A. Good job. All right, so we're gonna move down. Cameron, still with you.
Day before yesterday is 3 days after sun. Um, the day before yesterday is at the Sunday. Okay. I need to read this
No,
again.
you need to read the question out for me first
The
and read the options first, and then we come to the answer.
if the day before yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
2 days before today, is it 3 days after Sunday? What
Mm-hmm.
day is tomorrow? A, Wednesday, B,
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, C, Friday, and D, Saturday.
And I love the way your mind works, Cameron. As you're reading, you're deciphering, you're thinking about the answer. That's beautiful. Now, would you like me to give you a minute to think about this answer? Or would
Yes,
you
Miss.
like me to ask someone else to answer?
Think about it. Okay.
Okay, good. I love that. Give it a try first before you pass it away. Absolutely amazing. Go ahead, think about it. I'll give you a minute. And then if not, I'll ask someone else to answer. Right?
Okay. Okay, Miss. It's the day before yesterday. It's 3 days after Sunday. What day is tomorrow? Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Um, Miss, I think it's D. I think it's Saturday.
I think it's Saturday. Why did you say Saturday?
I say it's Saturday because the day before yesterday is 3 days after Sunday. So that'll be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
All right. So
So
the
the
day
day
before
before
yesterday is 3 days after Sunday. So you're right. So you have Sunday. And if it's 3 days after Sunday, as you say, it's gonna be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Good job. So we're at Wednesday.
Okay, so then yesterday would be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Wait, not Thursday. Friday. I'm
But
pretty
it's
sure.
the day before yesterday. It's 3 days after Sunday. So 3 days after Sunday is Wednesday. And that is the day before yesterday. So what?
Wait, so it's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Day. Thursday would be yesterday.
Good. Thursday is
Then
yesterday. Good.
today would be Friday because the day
Today
after
is Friday.
Thursday,
Good.
Friday. And the day after Friday is Saturday.
The day after
So
Friday is Saturday.
there is a D.
Well done. And I want you to take something from Cameron, from what Cameron just did. He wasn't certain of the answer, and he took the time out to work it out. He didn't just scroll over it. He didn't guess, but he actually, take the time, figure it out. He went through it step by step. He didn't say, "Oh, miss, I don't know," and give up. But he said, "Can you give me some time to try?" I said, "Can I pass it on to another student?" He said, "No, I would like to try. Give me some time to try." Absolutely amazing. All right. So good attitude demonstrated there, Cameron. All right. So Cameron, you're alone now. So you're gonna continue reading. I don't see Tiana hand up anymore. So you're gonna continue reading until anyone else wants to participate. Remember, you raised your hand. All right. All right. So I see Michelle. So I'm gonna let Michelle go for now. All right. Go, Michelle.
In the canteen at school, 5 children are in front of Nora. There are 8 other children between Nora and Gary. If Gary is the third child from the last child, how many children are in the line? So I'm going to work it out.
All right. Fine. Go ahead, honey.
Miss 18.
18. All right. So now you're going to tell me how you got your answer. Let's work it out together. So you say your answer is 18. How did you get your 18?
Miss, first I put N for Nora.
You put N for Nora.
And it says 5
So let's
children.
write it over here.
And then it says 5 children are in front of Nora. So I drew 5 children in front of Nora.
Okay. Okay, so you draw them nice. That's 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. All right. What next?
And then it says there are 8 other children between Nora and Gray. So I put Gray, and then I put 8 children between Gray and Nora.
So we have 8 children between Gray and Nora. 8. So let's see if we can get 8 between them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Just a little head up here. 7. Which I put in 1 right here. 8. All right. All right. So we have 8 children. What happens next?
And then it says, if Gary is the third child from the last child, how many children are in the line? So for Gary to be the third child from the last child, we have to draw 3 sticks. One of the sticks are the last child, and the 2 others are children like Gary. And now if you draw 3 children.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. So Gary is the third from the last. So you said draw 3 children, right? So 1, 2, and draw next one 3.
Yes, miss.
Is that what you is that what I'm supposed to do?
Yes, miss. So now you
Hold
are
on.
going to
Hold on. Is Gary the third child from the last? When I look at
miss,
that, which position is Gary in?
fourth position, miss.
Ah, but what did they say here?
He is the third child from the last. Miss, but one of the children, one out of the 3 children that you drew would be one of the last children. So when you count,
hold on. So if Gary is a third child from the last, all right, explain to me, go on.
So miss, you drew the 3 children, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to mark. So these children, that child right there would be the last child, and Gary is 1, 2, 3rd from the last child.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the reason why Gary's in 4th place.
Ah, absolutely amazing.
Yes, Miss.
I had reasoned it different because I'm saying that if Gary's in the third from the last, so the last is this one. I had this one as the last. So that's the last one.
Third is third from the last child.
So that is 1. So third. So 1, 2. Oh, so that means that. So hold on. So this question I need to edit it. You see, that is why I tell you, that teachers don't know everything, right? Because I went through this question, and in my mind, the answer was 17, right? And that is why in school as well, you have to allow students to explain to you, because how she did it, is it she or him? Michelle, who was answering just now?
Miss, it was Michelle.
You're a girl, right?
Yes, miss.
Okay, good. So how she did it when she draw these men's, I've never done it like that. So she's able to express it in a way that her other classmates can understand it, that I wasn't able to express it. So this is why it is so good to have students participating in lesson. And also, she is able to see something that I wasn't seeing. So teacher don't know it all. All right, so thank you so much for that. I'm going to go ahead and correct it. All right. What is your name again? Michelle?
Miss, my actual name is Makila Sims.
Makila Sims. Makila, how much different name you're going to tell me for today?
Miss, I actually died with Bish, so.
The driver made sure they told me it's Michelle, and I changed it to Michelle, and then it's now Makila. All right, Makila. All right, Makila. Tomorrow you get to come to the class free of cost for your amazing work today. All right.
Yes. Yes, miss.
All right.
I have a question, miss.
Hold on. Let me change this on the form. Let me change the answer. Let me change the answer. So the answer is not A. The answer is not B. The answer is actually A. All right. So let's correct A. Um, huh. I'm here trying to figure out how to correct this and yeah. All right. So the answer is A. All right. The correct answer is that. Good. So that means, let me look at Nika. Nika. Which question were we at? Let's see who got it incorrect. That should have gotten it correct. It's question 17. Let's go to question 17. Question 17. So 0% got it correct. So let me look at the individual persons then. Okay. Oh, so you put that. Okay, so it corrected it already. Okay. All right, good. So basically, what's her name? Tiana, make a note of this. All right. Nika left. So make a note of this to say that the correct answer is supposed to be A and not
B.
and not B. Thank you so much. Yes, who have an question? Yes, Cameron. Cameron. All right, good. So let's go with Tiana. Tiana,
Yes, miss.
read the next question for me. Oh, not yet, Tiana. Michelle, you're gonna go with the next one. We're gonna do 5, Michelle, and then we move on. So let's go, Michelle.
Cake. Think you cannot bake a cake without Miss Water.
You can't make a cake without water.
Yes, miss.
Is that? But I can use milk instead of water. I can make a cake and I don't want any water in it. I use milk.
Miss, let me reconsider.
Okay, I'll let you reconsider.
B, miss.
B, but I don't need flour, sugar, and spice. I can say, okay, my cake is going to be a banana cake, and I use banana and other things other than flour. I don't have to put any sugar in my cake. I don't have to put any spice in it.
All right, miss, it's D.
All right, it's D. They definitely need warmth to bake your cake, all right? So the cake is not going to bake without warmth. All right, let's go with number 19.
Which of the following you must do to start up at point A and end up back at point A? Miss, I'm going to write it out.
Okay, honey.
Miss D.
Okay, what is your answer again, Michelle?
Miss D.
D. All right.
D.
So which B? So which of the following you must do to start
D
at
as
point
in
A?
dog.
Or D as in okay, thank you, darling. D as in dog. Which of the following you must do to start at point A and end up back at point A? And you say move 300. Yes, you are. So if you move 360 degrees, then you have completed a circle. Well done, my darling. Let's go with the next question. Go for me, Michelle.
Which one is the odd one out? Miss Liter.
Is
Liter.
liter. Why is it liter?
Miss, liter is used to measure liquid.
Oh, beautiful. Well done, my darling. And the last one, Michelle.
I do the one after Michelle.
Miss N.
N-Y-N.
N is a consonant.
Beautiful. All right. Well done. Now I'm gonna go to Tiana. Tiana, you're on a five questions.
Okay, Miss. Arrange the following words in a logical sequence. 1. People. 2. Grasshopper. 3. Chicken. 4. Grass. Miss,
Mm-hmm.
my answer will be Miss C, Miss.
Why C? Explain to me why you selected C.
Miss,
Explain to me why you selected C.
Miss, because people, we eat. Miss, people we eat chicken and
So the people eat chicken. The chicken eat what?
Miss the grasshopper.
The chicken eat the grasshopper. So would it be C?
No, Miss.
So which one would it be?
Miss,
Which one would it be?
Miss, Miss, I don't really understand that question, Miss.
All right. So we are going to do it as according to food chain. So when you look at it, the grass is there. The grasshopper come and jump on the grass. The grasshopper jump on the grass and eat the grass. Who eat the grass? Who eat the grasshopper?
Miss?
So you have the grass. So grass, so you have the grass, right? Grass.
Miss,
Yes, then the grasshopper come and eat the grass. So let's see if I can draw a grasshopper. Grasshopper, something of the sort. That's a grasshopper. Come and eat the grass. Who eat the grasshopper? The people or the chicken?
Miss, the chicken, Miss.
The chicken. So the chicken come now. Let me see if I can draw a chicken. What does chicken draw? What does chicken? Chicken have a little beak, no mouth. A little beak. Oh, that's not working out at all. Okay, so this is the chicken. Oh, chicken have two legs. Chicken. Oh, I know. That's a chicken. And who eat the chicken?
Miss, the people.
The people. So there goes the people. I can draw a man now. So there goes the one that eat the man. So let's put it in order now. So first, we have the grass. 4. We have the grasshopper. 2. We have the chicken. 3. And we have 3. And we have 1. Hello?
Miss, one, the people, Miss.
So which option? Me the home?
Miss A.
Oh, one little girl that go come up there. Give her $500 worth of grocery for me. May anything she want would come up to $500. Me pay you. All right. No, me. So yeah, girl, like I say, you see, you give her already. I'm never call you, but you're gonna tell me say that. Yes. Oh no, me never get to call you. Me never call you after. Me ask him say if he want come up a your shop or he want go over Uncle Musu. Me ask him if he want come up a your shop or he want go over Uncle Musu. He say somebody in the background say upper Miss Ada, upper Miss Ada. So he say upper Miss Ada. So we say, all right, go on upper Miss Ada because you might end up get more than the $500 worth of something. Eh. All right, me have class, so me glad so she get it. She did a day in a class a while ago. So me tell her, say, anyhow she do what she fi do, she me make she get $500 worth of something. So she deserve it. All right, later. All right, so Santina got her reward. Santina went and collect her reward already, I like Santina. Santina not letting anything stay. Santina said, oh, me? Nobody not tell me, so never give me some of me and make it stay too long. Me I go for that. All right, so Santina just go for her thing. She just left class and go for her something and gone back home already. All right, Santina. All right, so we have arranged the following words in logical sequence. So what would be your answer?
Miss A, Miss.
A, all right.
Miss,
Yes.
Miss, but Miss.
Yeah.
Miss, when I was doing the test, Miss, I actually put A for my answer, but it said it was wrong, Miss.
Okay, let me check it. Let me check it. That must have been an error. Sorry. So let me check it. Oh yeah, it's an error. So it's 4-2. So the grasshopper eat the grass and the chicken eat the grasshopper. So it's 4-2-3-1 is A. All right, thank you for that, Tiana. It's a good thing that you said that. All right, so I can make the adjustment. So you have gotten now 40 out of 50 now, Tiana. Is it 40? Let me make the adjustment and then it will tell me. So the answer is A and not that. And if I press done, if I come to responses, Tiana, but you're still at 39. Let me look at it, Tiana. That one. Let me see if I can clear this. Oh, so you get it correct. So you must have gotten the one that we corrected earlier. You would have gotten it incorrect at first, so we corrected it. So that's why you're still at 39. All right, so you got it correct. All right, let's go to the next one. You got this correct as well. I'll read this for me.
Arrange the following words in a logical sequence. 1. Lock. 2. Switch on. 3. Door. 4. Entry. 5. Key. 6. Relax.
And you got it. Answer is A. Well done. So in the logical sequence, it would be the key, then the lock, then the door, then the entry, then switch on, and then 6, relax. The process. All right, you got 24 as well. All right, so I'm just gonna scroll through to see which other one you got incorrect. All right, let's do this one. Tiana, read this one for me.
After the hurricane, he used a dash to do many dashes of kindness, like chopping down the fallen trees.
After the hurricane, he used an dash. What did he use?
Miss an axe.
Okay. To do many acts of what?
Kindness.
Okay. So the answer is supposed to be. Okay, so the answer is D. It's your spelling for the word acts. You see that?
Yes, miss.
Okay. All right, let's go with 29. Read 29 for me.
Read the passage and answer items 29 to 31. The pilot that lives inside of me. I always wanted to be a pilot from I was a child. My eldest sister encouraged me to be an accountant, and I became one. I knew that was not what I wanted to become, but I respected my sister very much, so I became an accountant. After a few years of being an accountant, I became a teacher. I like to help people a lot, so the decision was very easy to make. This time, all by myself. Every time I hear the roar of an engine above, I always look to the sky. My childhood dreams of becoming a pilot will never die. I love to teach and help people, but deep inside my heart, lives a passion to soar beyond the clouds. I might have lost some youthful years, but I have gained enough experience to know that I must soar beyond the deep blue sky. One fine day before I close my eyes, which of the following the author did on his own? A. Become a pilot. B. Become an accountant. C. Become a teacher. D. Become old.
All right. So which did he do on his own? You put for your answer D, become old. Yes, he want to become old on his own. Yes, nobody can become old for you. But which of the following did the author did on his own?
Miss, become a teacher, miss.
I always wanted to be a pilot from when I was a child. My eldest sister encouraged me to be an accountant, and I became one. I knew that that was not what I wanted to become, but I respect my sister very much, so I became an accountant. After a few years of being an accountant, I became a teacher. So he became an accountant because his sister pushed him to say, yeah, be an accountant. He said, I like to help people a lot, so the decision was very easy to make. This time, all by myself. So which of the following did the author did on his own?
Miss, became a teacher, miss.
Became a teacher. All right, so let's look at the next one. Which of the following is, oh, you got that one correct. Let's do this one. And we're going to ask, so thank you, Tiana. We're going to ask,
Thank you, miss.
what's her name? What's his name now? Cameron. Go, Cameron.
How would you describe the mood or feeling of the author? I need to go back to the story.
All right, read the story again.
I always wanted to be a pilot from when I was a child. My eldest sister encouraged me to be an accountant, and I became one.
Start again. Where does it start from? What's the title?
The pilot that lives inside of me.
Thank you, Madeline.
I always wanted to be a pilot from when I was a child. My eldest sister encouraged me to be an accountant, and I became one. I knew that that was not what I wanted to become, but I respected my sister very much, so I became an accountant. After a few years of being an accountant, I became a teacher. I like to help people a lot, so the decision was very easy to make this time all by myself. Every time I hear the roar of an engine above, I always look to the sky. My childhood dreams of becoming a pilot will never die. I love to teach and to help people, but deep inside my heart lives a passion to soar beyond the clouds. I might have lost some youthful years, but I have gained enough experience to know that I must soar beyond the deep blue sky. One fine day before I close my eye. Miss?
Yes, go ahead, honey. So let's look at the question now. How would you describe the feeling of the author?
I would say either cheerful or hopeful. Well, I'm pretty sure it's hopefulness.
Cheerful or hopeful? He's cheerful,
Yes,
he's hopeful.
but I would say patient, right?
Miss, I agree.
Because he is there waiting and he's saying, one day I know, before I die, he is patient.
He's
Instead,
also hopeful though, because he's hoping to someday become a pilot.
Then said, I might have lost youthful years, but I gained enough experience to know that I must soar beyond the deep blue sky one fine day before I close my eyes. Yes, he's hopeful. Oh, and patient mood. Okay, I think I will take a double check on this one. I will ask someone. Patient, hopeful sounds more like a mood rather than the word patient. Ah, I get you now. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% certain now that you've said that. Because he's patient, yes, and he's hopeful. So let me double check this one with someone and I will get back to you on this one. All right. So I would say he's patient, he's hopeful, cheerful, patient, mood, hopeful, mood, mood. What mood is in? Oh, nobody say you're in a patient mood though. Cheerful mood, hopeful mood. I will double check that one before I give a yes or a no. Let's go with question 33, Cameron. Question 33, Cameron. Cameron, you there, honey? All right. Cameron, and not hearing Cameron. All right.
Oh, Miss, I might miss mute. With which stage in life would you relate fresh, green, and young?
Mm-hmm. All right, so Cameron, Michelle, Tiana have your contact. So Cameron, Michelle, and Javar, please send me your number. Text it to me in the group on the chat so I can add your number to my contacts. Yes, Michelle? What's the answer?
Miss, your youth.
Youth. So which stage in life would you relate fresh youth? Mm-hmm. That's correct.
Miss Youth.
All right, Michelle, read question 35 for me.
Okay. Welcome,
Wait, Miss?
son.
Yes, Cameron. Go for me, Michelle.
Welcome, sunrise. Tis a beautiful morning, and there is a full daylight everywhere, while darkness hid itself with fear. As daylight fades or go away, the sun begins to set motionless like a cadet. Twilight Twilight comes but after the sun sets, below the horizon, where it cannot be seen, and this happens always before the moon appears with cheers. Just before night, when it is not yet dark, dusk becomes the darkest part of twilight, but always without a single fight. Where does the sun set? And Miss, is set below the horizon.
Miss? Miss?
Okay, go again with the answer for this one.
Miss, the answer is below the horizon.
Below the horizon.
Yes, miss.
All right, that's correct. Let's go with the next one.
Yes.
Yes.
Invite Santina to the group, miss. To the class.
Where is she? Does she have? Wait, send me her number. Where she says Javar?
My number, miss.
Where's Santina number? Where's Santina now? All right, read for me, Michelle.
Yes, miss.
Read this one for me.
How many squares can you count in this figure? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
10 squares.
1, 2, 3.
They have 10 small ones. Then you have this one, 11. They have that one.
Oh.
They have 12. Then you have 13. Then you have 14. Then you have 15. The big square itself. See that?
Yes, miss.
The correct answer is, oh, let me correct this as well. Oh. Question 42. Question 42. All right, I'm gonna let you go now. Only you go. If you drop me your number in WhatsApp, I'll add you to the Google Classroom, and there and then you'll have access to the mock exams that you can do them repeatedly and improve your score. All right.
Miss, I just sent you my number in the chat. You saw it, miss?
Yes, and who's the one that I promised? So I see you tomorrow, Cameron. So you join the lesson free of cost.
No,
Tiana,
miss, it wasn't me.
yeah, man, Tiana, free of cost. Michelle, free of cost. Javar, free. Oh, Tiana, you're covered already, and Javar, you're already covered for the class. Sorry. So you're covered
Thank you, miss.
for the class. Javar and Santina, you're already class. So Cameron and Michelle, I will send you the details for the class.
Miss,
Let's send you the details for the class, and you'll be able to join free of cost. It was a pleasure being here with you all. And Tiana have been here from 12 o'clock. And Tiana is still on. What time is it now, Tiana?
Miss 501, Miss.
So Tiana have been here for 5 hours and she didn't go anywhere. Tiana, I'll tell mommy to give you something special. She is the only one that persevered from the start of the lesson to the end. Tiana, you're absolutely an amazing student. It's a pleasure teaching you. And I truly love working with you, your sister, your brother. You're all absolutely amazing. All right, Tiana,
Thank
big
you,
up mommy.
Miss.
Shout out to mommy.
Yes, Miss. Thank you, Miss.
No, shout out to your mommies. Let's do a shout out to your mommy and your daddy.
Yes, I have a question.
Hold on, Cameron. Tiana is going to do a shout out to her mommy. So say hello, mommy, and hello, daddy. What is the name of mommy?
Miss Patrice Smart.
All right. What's the name of daddy?
Miss Dwayne Murray.
All right. So big up to Patrice Murray and Dwayne Murray. Absolutely amazing parents. It's a pleasure working with your children for the past 2 years. And what's the name of your sister?
Miss Gabrielle Mart.
And what's the name of your brother?
It's Peter John Murray.
Peter John. So some person will know Peter John because he was in our lessons last year, and you'll hear me calling on Peter John. And all 3 students are absolutely amazing. They're wonderful children, as you can see, very poised, well disciplined, nice children. Oh, absolutely amazing. So have yourself a great evening. Cameron, you have a question, honey?
Classroom?
So if you send me your number, Cameron, so I can add you and send you the link for the class tomorrow that you can join tomorrow at 3 p.m. So tomorrow we have our last PEP test workshop. Not the last. I'm going to do a little one on Tuesday just to touch up to see where everyone is at. So tomorrow is our last PEP ability test workshop. On Tuesday, we'll also have a next final session just to tidy up any loose end before you go into the exam on the 24th of March. So when is the exam? When is the capability exam?
24th.
So only one person know when the exam is. Let me hear everybody tell me.
24th of March.
Unmute your mic and tell me, when is the exam?
The
The
24th.
24th of March.
March.
All right. And when are we having this workshop?
Miss tomorrow.
Sunday.
Miss tomorrow
What
and
time
Tuesday.
tomorrow?
Miss 3
Three.
o'clock p.m. to 7 o'clock p.m.
All right. And what is the cost?
Miss $1,000.
$1,000.
What if you do not have the money and you can't get to pay the money at the
Miss
bank?
contact you.
Can reach out anyway.
All right. And what if you reach out? You might just get to join the class, what? For?
Free. Our sponsor.
All right, because you have persons sponsoring students. All right. So that's it. So I leave you all. All right. Thanks to everyone who have been sponsoring my students. Giving different sponsors. Thank you, Kim Shaw. Thank you to Kim Shaw. They're in Canada. Thanks to Mr. Lassell and Ozzy Boucher in Beeson Spring, Westmoreland, Jamaica. Thanks to who else I've gotten sponsorship from. Hold on, the name is coming. Who else have I gotten sponsorship from? I'm trying to remember the name, you know. All right, my poor brain wants to rest, I guess. But I've gotten sponsorship from one more person. All right. I do apologize for not remembering because I've been getting so many calls as I go back and forth. All right, well, thanks to everyone who have been sponsoring students for lesson. And I just want to let you know that we crave your support. If you want to join in on sponsoring students for lesson, you can just contact me at at 447-555-136-738. And that's WhatsApp only. You will be able to get me on that number. Send me an email or so. All right. I just want to big up to all the teachers who work extremely hard in getting their students prepared for the PEP ability test and the other exam that they're doing. It's a tough time and you did your very best. Listen, you might not have done like you would have done in other times, but please be mindful that it is a tough season. You have done your very best. All right, so give yourself a pat on the shoulder, teachers. Hats off to you because you have done a great job. You kept it together even when keeping it together was hard. Hats off to my students and all the students across Jamaica who continue to persevere through this tough time. All right, so I have Cameron, I have Tian, I have Galaxy. Is that Santina? Santina, is you join with Galaxy Tab A? All right, not sure. Jabari and Michelle. All right, so Cameron here from Savlamar. So you go to South Primary, right? Tiana. Tiana is Heidel Preparatory in Kingston, right?
Yes, miss.
And
St. Catherine,
Jabari
miss.
in
St. Catherine, miss.
St. Catherine. And Jabar is Javar and
Yes, miss.
you're Salem Primary and Junior High in
Yes, miss.
Westmoreland. And Michelle, where are you, Michelle?
I'm in Westmoreland.
We're in Westmoreland, Michelle.
Miss, I'm in Clarendon.
Who is in Clarendon?
Miss,
Michelle.
Michelle, which school, darling?
Effortville Primary School.
Go again with the name?
Effortville Primary School.
Effortville Primary School.
Yes, miss.
All right. Well done. All right. So, what's the name of your teacher? Your favorite teacher at school, Michelle?
Miss Roberts.
Miss Roberts. So, big up to Miss Roberts. Miss Michelle loves you dearly. All right. So, shout out to all the teachers, head teachers, principal, school leaders, to all the supporters who are chipping into education and making sure that we do get that which we need to get it on. All right. So I leave you. Remember the capability class. Do advertise, do share with persons, and contact me if you want to be a part of the
Excuse
class
me, miss.
or without money, because someone might just have given me money so I can pass it on to you.
Miss,
All right? Yes?
miss, miss, miss.
Yes, honey.
Tina speaking to you.
Mm?
If we come to class tomorrow, if we come to class tomorrow,
Yes, honey.
we should come to class tomorrow.
Yes, my darling. You should be in class at 3 p.m. tomorrow.
3 p.m.
Yes, honey.
Yes, miss.
All right. So see you tomorrow at 3 p.m.
Miss, you are going to add me to the group.
Yeah, I don't have a group. I'm just going to send you a message and send you the link. So I'll send you a message. So I add you to my contacts. I just looked at your number. So hold on, Michelle. Let me just save your number and I send you a message. And you tell me if you get that message. Okay?
Yes,
And
miss.
I'll send you the details for the Zoom tomorrow. All right?
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
Yes, miss.
How am I going to contact you, Cameron? I don't have a number for you.
Miss? I'm pretty sure you already have my mother's phone number. Wait, what did you say, Miss?
Who is your mother?
Miss, her name is Diane Kerr.
Or let me check my contacts first.
You're going to see my mother's phone number. And I'll join the Google Classroom there.
Leffy. Leffy. Look at so. You're not letting from my idea.
Hello, Santina, be a mean with something there. In Santina?
Yeah.
Are you
Yes,
telling me
miss.
yeah, telling me everything you're not give him none? Eh?
No, miss. No, miss. I'm a cousin.
I think you're the kind girl, man. I think you're the kind. All right, Cameron, what's the name of your mom again?
Go and join class, boy.
Cameron, what is the name of your mom?
My mother's name is Diane Kerr.
All right, tell mommy to message me because I'm not seeing her number. So tell mommy to message me, okay? All right, have yourself a superb evening, darling. See you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Bye-bye. God bless you.
Bye, miss.
Bye, Miss. Bye, Miss.
Miss,
Say bye, Miss. I'll see you next week.
Bye.
is going to give you her phone number.
Bye.
Bye,
Miss.
I also don't know my sister's phone number. So,
Okay, so Cameron, if you go back to the YouTube channel, you'll see my number. So when you get that bit sorted out, you can send me a message. Okay, honey?
yes.
All right. Have a great evening.
Oh, wait, my sister's right here. It's 220.
No. Text it to me.
Uh-oh.
Send it to me in the chat.
Excuse me, miss. Which parish are you in currently?
I am presently in the UK. I am in London, England. But I am originally I hail from the parish of Westmoreland, from a small village.
Miss, my sister just sent you her phone number in the chat.
Okay. Okay, so I see the number. So I'm from Westmoreland, all right? Born and raised in Westmoreland in a little town called Beeston Spring. That's how I know Santina and the others. We are from the same community.
Okay, miss.
Right. So you see, Santina went up by my mother's shop just now. That's how I know Santina and her brother, cousins, and the others.
Yes, miss.
Yes. All right. All right. I'll save that number, Cameron. Cameron, what is the name of your sister?
Okay, wait, what did you say, Miss?
What is the name of your sister?
Her name is Paris Edmondson Ricketts.
Say what now?
Paris Edmondson Ricketts.
Spell the first one. Is it Paris as Paris?
Yes, Miss, Paris. Paris.
Edmondson, Edmon.
Edmondson. Edmondson.
And then hyphen
Kerr. I mean Ricketts. Yeah.
Ricketts is Ricketts.
Yes, miss. Well, at least I think so.
All right, so that is the Cameron's sister. And oh, so your name is Cameron Michael Kerr.
What did you say, miss?
Your name is Cameron Michael Kerr.
Yes, miss.
Okay. All right. All right, Cameron. All right, Michelle. Have a great evening. God bless you both.
Bye, Miss.
All right. Take care to everyone on YouTube. Nice having you joining us. Have a great evening.